I was driving home from a friend's house late at night and I had to stop for gas. The only gas station that was open was a 24-hour one at the corner of 13th and Devil's Night Road. As I approached the gas station, I noticed that every single pump handle except for one was broken off and lying on the ground, and that one pump handle seemed to be moving on its own accord. I thought, wow, this place is creepy. I should get out of here. But I needed gas, so I pulled into the only working pump. As I'm getting out of my car, I see these three guys standing around the back of their pickup truck. They were all skin and bones, like they hadn't eaten in days, and their eyes were soulless and empty. I tried to ignore them and get to the pump as fast as I could. I filled up my gas and I started to drive off, and that's when the three skin and bones guys started walking towards my car. I rolled down my window and one of them said, "Hey man, can I ask you for some money? We're all out of gas and we need to get to the next town over." I didn't want to give them any money, but I felt bad because they looked like they were going to die if they didn't get some gas. So I got out of my car and went to the back of my truck where I kept an extra gas can. I poured the gas into their truck and it was just enough to get them to the next town over. The one guy looked at me and said, "Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to us." And as he's saying this, I notice that his teeth are all black and tar-like, and he has these long, sharp claws, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell? These guys aren't human. And before I can even think about running away, they all jump into my car and they take off down the road. I'm sitting there in my car just watching them drive away, and then all of a sudden they stop. They all turn around and they start walking back towards me. And then one of them starts running, and I don't know why, but I just got this overwhelming urge to run after him. I get out of my car and I start chasing after him, and the further away from the car I got, the more I realized that these guys weren't human. Their skin was gray and slimy, and they had these big, round heads. They didn't look like they had any legs either. They were dragging themselves along the ground. At this point, I'm freaking out and I'm trying to run away from them. But the scariest part is they weren't making a sound. They were completely silent. It was like they were ghosts or something. I could feel their presence getting closer and closer, and then all of a sudden they stopped. And I don't know if they could smell fear or what, but they all turned towards me and they started running. And that's when I woke up.